Arkpoint. A city beautiful and lively at first glance. You get to know it, and you'll just see how full of crime and corruption it can be. How that seeps into the lives of all its citizens. This is the story of 4 such citizens. 4 unlikely allies. Miss Carter, the maid. Janus Amblewood, the young noble. Scoop, the private detective. And the accountant. The accountant. It all started one day in the middle of spring. Through their varied lines of work, they heard of some unlawful business happening in North Riverside.
Some people getting hurt or going missing in Riverside, and I want to look into it, but top brass are telling me to leave it alone. But my gut says something's wrong. And
I see.
Well, one good thing about you not being in the watch, you don't have the red tape to deal with. So, someone in Riverside is running a protection racket without our permission. We're not sure who yet. Unfortunately, the last person we sent to investigate hasn't come back to us. So I figure you can handle yourself better than most. So if you could look into this and maybe put a stop to it, it'd be much appreciated.
Initially brought together after witnessing an act of arson, 4 decided to pair off and follow different leads.
You and me, Janus, we're gonna stake this place out. Those ruffians have to come back sometime, looking for their protection money. And we're gonna be here to catch them in the act.
We have a lead on the tarnished copper, who might be able to offer some information.
Miss Carter and the accountant corner watch officer Gauntlet, who reveals some shady dealings of his captain, Arcus.
Your captain, you believe, is involved in this unfortunate business. Is there any location he is likely to be found performing nefarious deeds, or just in general?
It's more when we get these reports from the various store owners, we're basically barred from investigating. He gave those assignments to very specific officers, and they said they would take care of it. And
Janus joins in on Scoop's idea of stakeout.
Yes, we make our way up to the roof, Scoop unfurls his bedroll so we have somewhere soft to sit while we cook our steaks.
Most of the steaks end up well done. You get one medium rare one. The other 4.
I'll hand that off to Janus.
Oh, well done.
After meeting up again, they catch sight of one of the ones they believe to be involved in the extortion.
Good evening, gentlemen. It's a pleasure to finally make your acquaintances. My name is the accountant.
Ah, Mr. Accountant. Your reputation precedes you. My name is Pierre, the Friar Genasi just to himself, and this is my associate, Carmen.
Peaceful talks and a truth spell both result in dead ends, so the accountant resorts to threats.
If I may be so blunt, as I too am under the effect of some kind of not lying enchantment, I have every intention of punching him multiple times in the face, and then when you try and run away, I'm going to break your leg.
After a quick scuffle in the street, the pair are knocked out and taken somewhere to be questioned. Meanwhile, Janus uses working with his father as an excuse to look into some classified watch reports.
I think I'll start with the most recent reports and just give each one a sort of cursory glance, seeing like if there's any mention of Riverside or Captain Harkus or...
If you're still interested in learning what I do, we can reorganize your schedule for in the future. You can come help me at work more often.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'd learn a lot.
Back with the rest of the group, only Carmen was forthcoming with information, which leads the accountant to follow through with a deadly promise he made to Pierre.
After this day, Mr. Pierre, people will not remember that Carmen left here, answering no questions, no injuries. In fact, we helped him, if anything. That will not be talked about. What people will say is, did you hear about the fire genasi? And they'll say, yes, I think it was the accountant who did it.
This gave Scoop pause to consider the company he was keeping.
It appears he has written on the page which lists Scoop, me, with parentheses, the accountant, Miss Cotta, and Janus. Next to Miss Cotta's name, it says friend, /mystery/Dame, ?
Dame?
Next to Janus's name, it has friend, /noble's son. Next to the accountant's name, it has friend, but it's got a line through it, and scrolled next to it has criminal.
Oh no.
Despite this, they followed up on the information they were given and tracked down Captain Harkus of the City Watch, the man who was allowing the racket to be run under the nose of the law. Unfortunately, the captain was expecting them.
It is very unfortunate that you happened to resist arrest and were in defending ourselves. You didn't survive.
The ensuing conflict with Harkus and his tarnished coppers was hard and bloody, with both Miss Cotta and Janus going down at points. In the end, our crew prevailed, and Scoop organized for the proper authorities to come clean up the mess.
Well, good luck, Scoop.
You too. I'm glad I could help.
And they start making calls to get some other officers on the scene.
He puts his hands in his trench coat pocket, puts his glass back on the table, and looks out into the night air, feeling way cooler than he looks.
Janus ran into his father as he tried to sneak back home.
I don't have to do this alone, Janus. Like, it's my job to care about the city. We can do it together. If you really want to help.
I'd like that.
And the accountant and Miss Cotta both made their separate ways home.
There's something he doesn't understand, and it's driving him mad. Until eventually he kind of collapses at home, taking a drink, and just kind of like slumps to the floor next to his bed, and that is where he will sleep, I think.
And if anyone's up, she says a quick, "Oh, I'm really tired. I'm just heading to bed," and lies in bed and opens up a small piece of paper that she keeps hidden underneath a pot plant, underneath the saucer, of a really, really scrappy children's drawing of a dark elf, two small figures, and what's probably a turtle. And she just holds it against her breast and cries.
And that's where we're at so far. What more is to come? Arkpoint still has many dark secrets to drown in, and we've only just started to dip our toes.